Jesus Valdez will be the new pitcher, the right-hander for Adams City as we move on to the sixth inning. Brush in the lead, 10-2. Bay Diggers will send up the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, starting with Daniel Soto, followed by Colby Waitert and Mitch Tormolen. Bay Diggers are 6 outs away from cementing their third victory of the season and evening their record at 3-3 before taking a hefty break. And once that April schedule gets going, it's basically a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday slot for the next 4 weeks. And that essentially will close out April, and then just that game in May. That might be a doubleheader in May. I have to check that on the road against Bertha to close out the season. So here is Soto, who was hit by a pitch, struck out, and walked. He's not batted since the third inning, an indication of how good the Adams City pitching has been since that third. So Valdez ready. Wind and pitch, and that is low. 1 ball and no strikes. The Bay Diggers won in abbreviated fashion on Thursday, 15-5. They can still win in abbreviated fashion if they score 2 runs here and hold Adams City in the sixth. The offering. Outside with a fastball, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to Daniel Soto. Here is the wind and pitch. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman, Ingram. He's got it. Sets, throws, 1 down. As Soto is retired. That'll bring up Colby Waitert, who's got an RBI single, a ground out, and a strikeout. He is 1 for 3. Valdez ready. And here's his first pitch to Colby Waitert. And the curveball is lined into left center field for a base hit. Waitert now with his second hit of the game. And the Bay Diggers have picked up their 7th hit. That'll send up Mitch Tormolen, who is 0 for 3. He's got an RBI ground out, reached on an error, and he's popped the third. All 3 balls hit by Tormolen have been to third base. He scored a run in the game. As the wind picks up a little bit here in Commerce City, throw back to first. Waitert is back in diving. The Bay Diggers scored 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fifth. Adams City with their 2 runs in the second. Fastball is down and away. 1 ball and no strikes to the Bay Digger first baseman. Waitert with a short lead at first. I don't think the Bay Diggers will be running with an 8-run lead in the 6th inning. And the 1-0 outside, backhanded by Contreras, 2-0. With Ken Garcia on deck. 2 balls and no strikes. Throw back to first. Waitert back in diving again. 2-0 to Tormolen. 1 out, 1 on in the 6th. Brush leads Adams City 10-2. The stretch by Jesus Valdez. And the offering. Fastball is off the glove of Contreras. Up and away, 3-0. Welcome home to your hometown grocery store featuring Morgan County's largest variety. That's the Brush Grocery Cart. 3 balls and no strikes to the sophomore, Mitch Tormolen. And the pitch. Fastball is low and away. Tormolen walks. That moves Waitert to second. And for Adams City, that's the 5th walk issued by their 3 pitchers. They've also hit a couple of Bay Diggers. Ken Garcia has singled, driving in a run, walked, and grounded a short. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. He swings and pops it up down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. Waitert gets a good jump. That drops for a base hit, but he's only going to end up at third. And Garcia has his 2nd hit of the game on that twisting fly ball that landed well inside the left field line, and the bases are loaded for Dylan Acosta. The Big Diggers now have 8 hits in the game. And Jesus Cardenas will run for Garcia at first. Acosta has struck out twice. He's also hit a bunt to first that was misfielded, and he reached and scored later on. The pitch, fastball very high. 1 ball and no strikes. The Bay Diggers looking to add to this 10-2 lead. Munoz is on the edge of the grass at short, also in as the second baseman Ingram, as are the corner infielders. 1-0. Fastball is up and in. 2 balls and no strikes, and Alcontreras will go out and talk to his pitcher Valdez. Yeah, the Bay Diggers scored twice in this inning and then hold Adams City in the bottom of the 6th. They would make this a 6-inning win. 2-0. Whaler to third. Tormolin at second. And Jesus over at first. And Acosta ahead in the count. Wind and pitch. That's right there for a strike on the outer half of the knees. And it's 2-1. See Mike Boehm at the Farmers Insurance Group at 216 Edison Street in Brush. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch swung on. That ball is driven foul off to the right, giving chase and foul territory, but to no avail over there is Rogelio Dorado. It's 2-2. Oh, there's a big chance here for Acosta. Drive in a couple of runs and extend the Beat Digger lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The bases loaded in the 6th inning. And the pitch, the curveball bounces in. 3-2. Daniel Soto was issued a bases loaded walk in the first. Checked out, he was hit by a pitch with a bases loaded in the first. 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch, low and away. It's a bases-loaded walk to Acosta. Scoring is Waitert. Give the RBI to Acosta. And the Bee Diggers now lead 11-2. And that'll bring up Coyote Cohen, who struck out twice and singled and scored. The infield remains in, with the Bee Diggers up by 9 and just 1 out in the 6th inning. Wind and pitch. Swung on, hit off the end of the bat on the ground on the right side. The second baseman Ingram's going to run to the first base bag. He'll step on the bag. Tormolin scores. The other runners advance. The Bee Diggers now lead 12-2 as Cohen picks up the RBI. Yeah, the first baseman Rodriguez was well off to the right. That's why the second baseman Ingram had to take that himself, which you rarely see from the second baseman, but it got the out. Here's Gregory Mayers, who had that big 3-run triple in the 3rd. He's officially 1 for 3. Wind and pitch, and he takes a fastball for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Gregory Mayers, who scored 3 times. And the offering, fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. Now the Bee Diggers are in position to win this game in 6 innings, but they would have to shut down Adams City, which they have done in 4 of the first 5 innings. Let's see if Mayers can add to a 12-2 lead. It's an 0-2 pitch, and he takes a fastball low. Took something off of it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ken Garcia has limited Adams City to just 4 hits in the game. And the 1-2 pitch to Gregory Mayers. Swing and a miss, tied him up on a fastball, and the inning is over. Bee Diggers scored 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's Brush 12, Adams City 2 on 1010 KSOR and KSOR.com. The Bee Diggers have a new pitcher and catcher. Trevor Blake, who was the catcher for the opening 5 innings, is now on the mound. Tyler Monday, the sophomore, is behind the plate. As we begin the bottom of the 6th inning, Brush leads Adams City 12-2. If Blake can prevent Adams City from scoring, the game would end in 6 innings. Contreras popped to right and walked. He's 0 for 1. Righty against righty. That curveball's in there for a strike. Actually, might have been a straight fastball. It's 0 1. No balls and 1 strike to Contreras. Wind and pitch. That curveball is up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Blake did not pitch in the previous 2 games against Holy Family and Yuma. Fastball up and in. Ball 2, strike 1. Beat Diggers are either 3 or 6 outs away from wrapping this up, depending upon what Adams City does in the 6th inning. 2-1. Fastball on the outer half for a strike, thigh high, and it's 2-2. Contreras, Achando, and Pacheco in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fastball is upstairs. 3-2 to Contreras. Here's the wind and pitch. Walked him on a high fastball. Contreras reaches. Here's Achando. Achando has doubled and scored and grounded to third, so he is 1 for 2. The stretch and the offering. Fastball's down the middle for a strike at the knees. It's 0 1. No balls, 1 strike. Blake looks back at first. And the pitch. The curveball as the runner goes is a ball to throw to second, and the tag and safe. Contreras went in standing, but he got the stolen base. 1-1 to Manuel Achando. Adams City needs just a run to extend this game to the 7th inning. They've got nobody out of the bottom of the 6th, down 12-2. The pitch, fastball is a strike just above the belt, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Contreras leads off of second. And the pitch. That is a ball. Wow. Where did that miss? That looked pretty good from here. 2-2. I mean, that was the same location that was called a strike on the previous pitch, but it is 2-2 instead to Achando. The offering, that is outside with a fastball. It's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Blake has gone 3-2 to the first 2 hitters of the 6th inning. The offering outside, and he's walked the first 2 hitters. And he was ahead in the count there. Here's J.R. Pacheco. Oh, the Beat Diggers do have a 10-run cushion. But you got to throw strikes. That's as simple as this game is. And the wind begins to really pick up. The stretch. Pitch to Pacheco. Swung on and grounded on the right side. Cohen is going to go to first to record the out. The runners advance. 1 down. To third is Contreras. To second is Achando. That'll bring up Rogelio Dorado, who singled in the second and struck out looking in the 4th. Blake will operate out of the windup. Mares will play on the edge of the grass at third. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He threw the fastball right by him. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Rogelio Dorado. Officially at 1 for 2. At third is Contreras. At second is Achando. The stretch by Blake. The pitch. The curveball didn't do much. It stayed very high. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Brush leads Adams City 12-2 in the 6th. The pitch. And looked the bunt there, and he missed it. And the runner back to third. It's 1-2. And now Dorado's got to swing away because if he tries to bunt and does not put it in play, it would be a strikeout. 1-2 to Rogelio Dorado. Blake looks in, gets the sign from Monday. And the 1-2 pitch, up and in with a slow curve. It's 2-2. Runners take their leads with one down in the sixth. 2-2 pitch. Low with a fastball. He's gone full now to three of the first four hitters in the inning. Only 73 pitches were thrown by Garcia. Blake is going to go nowhere near that total, but his number of pitches in this inning is high. 3-2, very high. The bases are loaded for Edgar Talavera, who was sacrificed and struck out. Now I wonder if this will be Blake's last hitter if he walks him. He's been one pitch away, but hasn't been able to do it. He's already thrown 19 pitches in the inning. Garcia's biggest inning was 22 in the second. The pitch, fastball, is right there for a strike. And the ironic thing, he's had a few first-pitch strikes, but can't finish off the hitters. It's 0-1 to Edgar Talavera, with Jaime Munoz on deck. Adams City scored their 2 runs in the second inning. The Beatniggers scored 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and 2 in the sixth inning. At 1201 East Pine Avenue in Fort Morgan, Edwards Wright Price Market in Flowerland. Stop by and get what you need to refuel on game days. And Northeastern Colorado's hometown savings and loan with locations in Brush and Fort Morgan is Equitable Savings and Loan. Looks like he's squaring the bunt. He might be just bluffing there. And he squared the bunt, and he missed it in the third block by Monday. And it's 0-2. Yeah, Adams City just wants to extend the game here. Just by scoring a run, they get it into the seventh, but now Talavera is in an 0-2 hole. Blake stretches. And the pitch, fastball, called strike 3, belt high, and there's 2 down. 2 down for Jaime Munoz. Munoz has walked, single driving in a run and grounded to third. He is 1 for 2 in the game. The bases remain loaded. Adams City still looking for that one run that would extend the game and move it to the seventh inning. The stretch by Blake. And the pitch swung on, and that ball is lined into center field, and that's a base hit in front of Acosta. 2 runs are going to score. Rounding third is Achondo. It's a 2-run single. Now the throw to second. Mares to wait at the tag. Out. Out is going to be Jaime Munoz, but it's a 2-run single as we go to the seventh inning. It's Brush 12, Adams City 4 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.